that we have to navigate through their knowledge. And so it's a different era. And so all of us are needed as a part of doing this. I have 3 sons, 22, 19, and 10. I want them to be part of a church that together with me will help them become mighty spiritual warriors for Jesus Christ. I want them that if they were moving to the new Smyrna area to work in whatever area is here to work, and I don't know, in the hotel industry, whatever, if they were to move into this area in New Smyrna, that I could tell them, oh, you got to go to the New Smyrna Seventh-day Adventist Church. They got a vibrant group that loves young people. I would love to tell them that. I want them to become men who love Jesus more than I love him. I want them to be disciples and leaders in a church that is focused less on longevity and more on legacy. Because sometimes we think longevity, how long can we be here? But it's not about that. It's about however long you're here, what are you leaving behind for the next generation? And so I'm asking you, church, to leave a legacy of hope in the hearts of young people. And how do we leave a legacy of hope? Every single one of us here has a different handprint. If you were to go to steal something from a local 7-Eleven and your fingerprint was on it, they'd catch you, maybe. Put your fingerprint on it. I'm not saying that any of you should do that to prove my point. I'm just saying every single one of us has a different handprint. And our story is in our DNA. And when we share our story and leave that handprint in the hearts of the next generation, we transform their lives. So be willing to share your story. Be willing to live your legacy of handprint in the hearts of young people in this place and throughout your community. And sometimes it gets messy. When you start making changes to better connect and mentor the next generation, it's going to get messy sometimes. But remember, we are not called to change the next generation. We are called to love them. And legacy happens in the dash. You know what the dash is? Have you been to a tombstone? And it has the year you were born? I would be born in 1972. That would be my tombstone. Then there's a dash. And hopefully, there's no number after that. Hopefully I'm in heaven and I can see that happening and I don't have to worry about death on earth. But if it happens, there'll be an ending year there. However, right now I'm in the dash. And the way I look at it, every single one of you are in the dash as well. Legacy happens in the dash. No one has any excuse. Because if an 83-year-old man can have 16 teenagers in his house for an all-night party, no one has an excuse. You are in the dash, and it is in the dash that you leave a legacy. I love the song, Thank You for Giving to the Lord. Jared, you knocked it out of the ballpark. That's just beautiful. You're an awesome singer. Thank you for giving to the Lord. Wouldn't that be awesome if Jesus sung that song over you while you were in heaven? Thank you for giving to me. Listen, Jesus started this movement of hope a long time ago. When he started, he would have been considered a millennial if he was alive today. And he took a bunch of next generation Jewish young people and created a momentum that still impacts our lives today. That same little kid born in a manger, there's my Christmas twist. That same little kid born in a manger grew up to lead a bunch of teenagers and 20-year-olds that followed him to spread the gospel throughout the world. And if it wasn't for that 30-year-old that took a bunch of 20-year-old and teenagers, we wouldn't be here today. So entrust that these young people can do great things. Where can we go if we start allowing the next generation of young people in our church start leading our trajectory? Where can we go? What is your legacy? My prayer is that your legacy will be that of leaving handprints in the hearts of the next generation. Today, may you be moved by God to love the next generation well and help them fall in love with Jesus so that they may lead our churches today. Let's pray. Holy and great God, may we embrace what you've called us to do. May we follow you in that plan that you have for our lives. And may we change the trajectory in this church from growing old to growing young. This I pray in Jesus' name. Amen. Holy Lord, I pray that you would help us all to go where you've called us, even if it seems a little bit dangerous and crazy. May we honor you with all our lives. May we live in the center of your will, and when we follow the path that you are taking us on. Trusting you with our lives, Lord. We pray a blessing upon our journey, and I pray a blessing upon this church and everyone here, Lord. May you draw their hearts closer to you, and may they understand the depth of your great love for them and the purpose by which you've called them to live in. Thank you, Jesus. I pray in